Hey everyone, buddy, first time RVers. Hope you all are doing well today. As you can see, I'm out in front of O'Reilly Auto Parts because of this. I'm gonna see if I can point to it with my pen. Right there. I got one of those spider web cracks from a rock today, so I'm gonna buy one of those kits and see if I can get this thing fixed. Stay tuned and see how it comes out. So here's the kit. It's $13. A little pricey if you ask me, but anyways, we'll give it a go. So first off, you need to find a shady place. It's just about noon, so there's no shady place for a windshield at noon. So I pulled underneath this tree here. Got a ladder out, covered my truck with a furniture pad here, and laid everything out. Kind of lucked out here. You can see the crack kind of dead center on the screen. That's my side windows open, and it's my neighbor's brick wall that you're seeing, which gives you a perfect view of the damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean it real quick. I think it was like a muddy rock that hit. I mean, it is pretty bad. You can see the mud. It says to take like a safety pin and pick out any loose pieces of glass. I'm gonna give this a while to dry, and then we'll go from there. Also, what it says you can do first is kind of dig it out. Make sure you get any glass out of there that might be loose. I actually have two decent sized nicks side by side here. So the first step is getting this here. This is like the double-sided foam tape. Taking off one back, it doesn't tell you which side. One's green, one's white. I'm gonna take the white off. And then center it as best you can over the crack. And make sure it's down. Try to get all those air bubbles out. Then you're going to take off this top layer. You may hear my truck running. I went ahead and turned it on so my windshield's nice and cool. It's a pretty warm day today, and they want you to have it no hotter than 75 on the windshield for it to work properly. But you take off that, and then you center this piece on there, and this piece got a little tab that you want to put at the top, is what you're going to fill with the resin to get this bad boy to work. Into the pedestal. Says to squeeze in about 3/4 worth. And then save the rest of the resin for the last step. It says to push this on, get a nice tight fit, pull this out. So I moved the camera back some because I realized you may not have been able to see what I did there. But if you notice on that plunger on the syringe, there's a notch, and then there's actually a second notch where that metal clip is. So you get that plunger on there tight, pull it up, it sucks air out of the hole, and then you lock it into place on that lower notch. Let that sit for 10 minutes. So we left it on here for 10 minutes now. Next step is to pull this off real quick, let some air in, reseal it on there, And now I'm going to turn this way so I can see. Hopefully you guys can still see. But now we're going to go up to this notch. So we're going to turn it. Hopefully plunge that resin down in there and turn it. And that lock is going to keep it forced down in there. So now it says to leave it like this for 20 minutes or more. So it's been a little over 20 minutes. So it should be ready to be removed. So we're going to take off our little syringe. I got some paper towels here standing by, just in case we have any leakage. And it says to take a safety razor and start to lift this tab up and slowly remove this. Oh, that doesn't go slowly, it went pretty quickly. But yeah, there's a little bit of stuff overflowing. So like I said earlier, it says to try to keep that off your paint. Now I'm going to take off this stickiness here. Definitely looks better. Not perfect, but a lot better. Remove the excess. And then they give you this little clear film here. It says to go ahead and take some of your stuff and dab it on. I got two little nicks here, so I guess it's kind of fill in that nick. Put this on there, and then it says to scrape your razor blade across it to get rid of any bubbles. I don't know how that's going to do any more than my finger. But now it says to leave this on for about 15-20 minutes, put it in direct sunlight, and actually the UV rays of the sun is what'll cure this. So I'm going to move the ladder out of the way. And back up my truck out of the shade here. And let the sun do its job. So, I didn't show you that last step. Basically after about 15 or 20 minutes or so, it'll dry. Then you can take a razor blade to kind of scrape off the excess. And that's it. Looks much better. It's not perfect, but the biggest thing is hopefully it'll keep it from cracking more. We will see. Only time will tell. I'm showing you the windshield here from the inside, but you can't really see where it is. I don't think it's going to focus on it. Anyways, it's Buddy, first time RVers. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Tell us what you like and dislike. And like I said earlier, it's Memorial Day weekend. So we'll be heading to Bern KOA. So look for that video soon. Thanks again. Have a good one, folks. Bye-bye.